Jesus has already given you permission to be all of who He's created you to be. So do it, be it. Don't hold back these hands. Just so amazing.
ማቴዎስ 19:14 እንደዚህ ይላል፣ ነገር ግን ኢየሱስ ሕፃናት ተዋቸው፣ ወደ እኔ የሚመጡ ዘንድ አትከልክሏቸው፣ መንግሥተ ሰማያት እንደነዚህ ላሉ ናትና አለ። In English, that's Matthew 19, verse 14, it says, But Jesus said, Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them, for to such belongs the kingdom of heaven. So በጣም ጥሩ ጊዜ ነው ያሳለፍነው ካምፕ። እነሱ ይናገራሉ። ጥቂት ደቂቃ የተሰጠን ትንሽ ብናፍር ግን በባህላችን ስለሆነ
እንዴት ናችሁ? በእንግሊዝኛ ነው የማወራው፣ ብዙ ሰዓት ነው የማወራው ውስጥ and pretty much camp ምን ሆነ የምናገር ነው። Camp was an opportunity to like reset in life because within the world there's a lot of temptation and a lot of like the work of the devil, which is it might be the phone, it might be the work, it might be school, whatever it is. We learn at camp that whatever it is that takes so much time of your life that there's not enough time for God, it's the addictive work of the devil, right? And so camp was the opportunity to just put us in the middle of nowhere where it's only us and God, isolating the work of art that He created within all of us, right? And through that, we got to praise Him and worship Him, and He worked many miracles on all of us. And for sure, we can all say that we all changed through this experience. There was an experience where there's a sermon, and he came and he was telling about like his testimony, and he told us that if you want to be baptized by God, like come up on the front of the stage. And I felt like God was talking to me at that moment, and it wasn't just him, right? And I'm pretty sure all of us went up there praising our hands, not knowing what to expect. And when that happened, all the people that already know the God, like the love of God, they came up with all of us and they put their hands on us, start praying for us, right? And at that moment, the Holy Spirit was so strong. Like, it allowed us to see what could happen in the future. Telling all of us, like me, Nathan, Ashari, the boys, the girls, that we are going to be together. We're going to do great things together. And you will like share the power of God throughout the world to see what God created earth for. Is to make us one big body within Him, right? And through that, like I remember I was praying, and there was a pastor who came to me, and he said, "I know you're going through a lot right now. I know you're going through pain, but whatever it is, I won't know your struggle, but I can pray for you." At first, I was so confused. I was like, "What is this man talking about?" Because my life is good. I grew up with both parents, amazing brothers, and even brothers and sisters within this church. I know all of y'all by name, and I think of y'all as my uncles, right? And my aunts. But when he said that, I just kept thinking about it. I said, what is this pain that He sees within me? And when I was praying, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what is wrong? But then I realized it's because I'm not giving all of me to God. And I'm just giving a little piece of me. And saying, you can have this, but you can't have this yet. And I realized if I want the Holy Spirit within me, I need to sacrifice all of me. And so I got on my knees, I started praying. I kept repeating, I surrender to you. And I felt this heat, I felt this love in that environment where I just knew it was God. And the Holy Spirit came and I was able to speak in tongues. I was able to experience His love without having all these temptations, all these distractions of the devil being there to like just bully me back to where I used to be. Thank you.
So does he, as you all know, I was born into a Christian family, and they come because they say, oh, must have disobedience. They say, read your Bible, not read your Bible. But like, I would read it, but I feel like I never lived the Bible. And I was striving to feel God's presence and the Holy Spirit, which I feel like I never really felt, and I really, really wanted to feel it. And at camp, like the moment that Bobby was talking about, everyone came up on stage, and we all started praying for each other. You know, it lasted a very long time, and people started like speaking in tongues, and people started crying, and it was a beautiful moment. And then all of a sudden, I was wondering like, why can't I feel this? And then you know, I just waited and waited, and then like things just got fuzzy all of a sudden, and everything just like felt like a dream. And then someone's hands, I'm pretty sure it was Josias's, they fell on my shoulders, and then I just started crying, and like I broke into tears, and I feel like that was the Holy Spirit trying to reach to me, telling me that God is real and He's there. Yeah.
When you surrender your performance to God, He is going to give you back your purpose.
It's time for you to go. God has charged you so that you can go and charge.
When we agree with how He sees us, transformation can take place. You'll never know what it's like to go all in unless you go all in.
We're lifting Jesus up, we're lifting Jesus up, we're lifting Jesus up, we're gonna praise Him. He come and fill our hearts with all the power and love, take us a level up. You're so amazing, you're so amazing.
I'm blessed. I'm pastor Florida መጣና የመንፈስ ቅዱስ ጥምቀት ከፈልጋላችሁ ከፈልጋችሁ ይዋል እና ሁላችንም ሄድን እና ሲጀመር ምንም ፊል አላደረኩኝም እና ምንድነው ይሄ ምንም አይሰራም አልኩኝ። ከዛ I started crying እና ያለቀስኩኝ ኢዮስያስ መጣና said ጌታ አንድ ራዕይ ሰጠኝ። አንተ ጊታር እየተጫወት ስቴጅ ላይ እና ማንም የለም ግን አንተ you were worshiping አለ እና አለቀስኩኝና ማቆም አልቻልኩኝም እና ተንበርክኬ ፊቴ ወደ ታች ነበረ እና my tears ወደ ላይ ሄዱ። የኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ መገኘት ተሰማኝ እና አይኔ ሲከፍት የኢየሱስ እግር ነበረና his clothes ነበረ እና እንደሱ I've never felt like that. And I just want to say thank you ለእናቴ ለአባቴ ለእህቴና ለሁላችሁ ጌታ በገንዘባችሁና በጊዜያችሁ ይሰራል እና thank you.
Camp was an incredible experience, but I want to talk about the fourth night where we got to be baptized in the Holy Spirit, and I actually got baptized that day too. So we're all asked to come to define if we want to be baptized in the Holy Spirit, and I didn't go automatically because I thought I was like, okay, because I did that on the second night, but I realized that I needed to go up there. I had to go. So I went and automatically, as soon as I got up there, I started crying. I couldn't stop. He said, you know, we could feel fire, we could feel wind, we could see visions. We could start speaking in tongues. And he said fire, I felt fire. He said wind, and I felt wind. And it was incredible. We had kids in our group see visions, and we had kids speaking tongues, and it was incredible. Like I've never felt God that much. It was just crazy.
I've always had a good life. Nothing bad has ever actually happened to me. Of course, we've had those small problems, but we prayed about it and it was fixed because God is amazing, yes. So I've never had any reason to complain to God about anything. I had no reason to ask Him why He would do such a thing. All I ever did when I prayed was thank Him for the amazing things He's given me and what He's blessed me with. But as time went by, you know, I started slowly doubting because I haven't been feeling God's presence. I felt no reason to feel Him there. He was not there. I started doubting, and I slowly started to stop reading my Bible, and it was a sad time for me. But it was amazing. This camp just wiped away all my doubts. I saw people my age, people younger than me, just praying and worshiping Him. God used them to talk to me about how His existence, He's there no matter whether I feel good or bad. The Holy Spirit was there. We felt the fire. It burned. It was amazing. It was beautiful. He made people cry. People I never thought I would see cry, they cried. It was amazing. Like I said, look at what the Holy Spirit can do to us. He can just wipe away whatever. He wiped away all my doubts because I felt God's presence everywhere. It was there. And I remember I started crying. I fell to my knees. I said, God, I feel you. Help me not to forget your presence. Help me not to forget. Use me any way I can. Like, use me what I can do to help you. Because in the world, there is always going to be things that make you doubt. And this camp made an environment for us to lose connection to the outer world, lose our connection from those who try to tempt us, to try to make us feel like God isn't there. This camp just made an environment for us to talk about our problems and ask for help without any fear of judgment from others, because we knew all of us went through the same thing, all of us experienced the same thing, and we're all used by God and loved by Him the same way, and we all knew this. That day that everyone got baptized in the Holy Spirit was one of the best nights. That night was amazing. Everyone felt tears, everyone felt the Holy Spirit. There's no way you could have not felt it because it was so powerful. God used people in so many ways to make everyone who doubted just to not doubt anymore. He just wiped it all away. God used us in amazing ways, and He's going to continue using us in amazing ways. And this camp helped us through it all. It was a new start. So, yes, I'm just going
To be honest, I don't know where to start this. I remember last year during the summer they went to camp, and I had a chance to go, but I don't know what it was, but I made one of the bad decisions. It was the worst decision I ever made in my life. And I never told this to anyone. I remember when they were at camp during that week, every night, I remember crying. I don't know what it was. I felt this guilt inside of me, and I just felt like disconnected from God, and it was just about time. And this year, we became so close, and they encouraged me to go. And I remember how, like, when they came back, they were like, they became they were different. Like, I remember they told me their stories how they came close to God and how it changed their life. And I was ready for that. And when we were going to camp in the bus, one of the leaders asked me like for a prayer request, and I told her that I want this camp to be like a point in my life, where a turning point in my life, and I want to become close to God. And the first 3 days went, I didn't feel anything. I felt like I was left out. But on Friday, there was this pastor that came from Florida, and he asked us if you guys want to be baptized by the Holy Spirit, come to the front. And I remember going to the front, and for the first like 10 minutes, I didn't feel anything. When I opened my eyes, I see them crying on their knees, and I was like, God, where are you? I need you right now. Hold my hands. I remember Abba, Genias, and it was just amazing. And one of the leaders came, and he was praying for me, and he put his hand on my heart, and I don't know what it was. I never felt anything like that in my life. It was just beautiful. And yeah. And before we go, I just want to thank Yosias, and where's Sammy? Sammy, thank you guys for everything you guys have done.
Now God is saying, I made a way, I made a path, I laid down my life for you, I rose again from the grave. Now the track is laid, now it's your turn. You gotta run!
So amazing.
የካምፑ like if you see our shirt that says charge የሚለው በጊዜው ስልክ ሲያልቅ ባትሪ ይሞላል። እንደዛ ነው። ግን ሁሉ ጊዜ ኮንስታንት እንዲሞሉ እነዚህ ልጆች የቤተ ክርስቲያን ሊደሮች ለእናንተ ቻሌንጅ ለልጆቹ የሚያድጉት ሰርቪስ ያደርጉ ጊዜ ስጧቸው፣ ቦታ ስጧቸው። ዮሲያስ እንደጀመረው ያለው ምንድን ነው? ልጆች ወደ እኔ ይመጡ ዘንድ አትከልክሏቸው። እነዚህ ናቸው ልጆቹ። ሁል ጊዜ ስለ ልጆች ስናወራ ልጆች የወደፊት ናቸው ብለን የምናወራው። They're the future of the church. Future ብቻ አይደለም፣ የአሁኑ ናቸው። They're there right now. የአሁኑ ቸርች እነሱ ናቸው፣ የወደፊት ብቻ አይደለም። ያ ቻሌንጅ እናንተ ነው። ውስጣቸው እኔና ዮስ ያደግነው በእምነታችን። እኔ በእምነት ያደግኩት ማገልገል ስጀምር ነው። እውነት ብዙ ነገሮች አሉ እኔ ውስጥ ያሉ፣ ችግርም አለ፣ ጥሩ ነገር አለ። ግን ጥሩ ነገር የሚያድገው ሁሉ ጊዜ የማድገው እኔ በማገልገል ነው። ስጧቸው ያለው ቻንስ የእናንተ ቻሌንጅ